People are injured after a deadly shooting in Deep Ellum. The violence erupted as clubs were closing on Elm Street and officers were nearby. One of the men killed was out on bond for murder, and police believe he'd previously tried to rob the other man who was killed. Fox 4's Alex Boyer with details on this investigation. Alex.
Hi guys, and you know there's a network of 25 security cameras in this area which captured the entire shooting. Dallas police say that the two men who died had beef with one another. Another guy who was shot was also involved in that shooting, and two bystanders are in the hospital.
People screaming, yelling, running.
Terror on the streets of Deep Ellum early Friday morning as gunfire erupted just as the bars were letting out.
We see people laying on the ground, shot. And we just like, what happened? There was no fights and no arguments.
According to Dallas police, 31-year-old Quintin Lowe was standing on the sidewalk near Elm Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. That's when Jermaine Lewis and his buddy Anthony Barrow approached. Police say all three men started shooting.
Our detectives determined that back on May 7th, Quintin Lowe was responsible for setting up an attempted robbery of Jermaine Lewis. So while he was in Deep Ellum, Lewis recognized Lowe, and that is when the shooting started.
Lowe and Lewis died from their injuries. Barrow was shot but survived. Investigators say two other men who were bystanders were also hit by gunfire. They were taken to the hospital and are expected to be okay.
And I took cover, I got up under the truck, to make sure that I didn't get hit.
Dallas police say Lowe was out on bond for a murder charge.
He was released in April of 2021 on a $250,000 bond for murder in Denton County.
This is Lowe's mugshot from that arrest, a 2018 incident in Louisville that stemmed from a fight over a parking space. Lowe allegedly shot and killed a man on a motorcycle. Back in Deep Ellum.
I don't know what I think of Deep Ellum right now. I love this part of town, but it's kind of scary. Yeah.
Folks are shaken up. The deadly encounter happened the day after the Deep Ellum Foundation unveiled its security plan, complete with 25 cameras, in response to repeated late-night disturbances. The police chief says preventing gun violence like this is a huge challenge.
If you look at the brazenness of what occurred in Deep Ellum, we had officers right there.
And in fact, some of those officers were the first to render CPR to the injured. Despite the quick resolution, some witnesses' sense of security has been shattered.
The wifey doesn't want to really do it anymore because she's like, it's just too much violence, It's like...
I don't think it's worth my life.
And we're told that Anthony Barrow could face criminal charges once he's released from the hospital. It's worth noting that Lowe was set to go to trial for his murder case in August. Anyone, of course, with any videos that might be pertinent to this investigation are asked to give it to the Dallas Police Department. No additional information has been released about the condition of those bystanders.
What up? It's Money Lowe, my little channel. Little news about a Deep Ellum. We got some real gangsters. All bullshit aside from this internet shit. We got Quintin Lowe, Jermaine Lewis, two well-known gangbanging motherfuckers up out of Dallas. See each other. Get off. And that says they killed each other or whatever. But they did. I said they'd say this. Got to keep it real out here on these streets, because the streets down so gonna be real. If your motivation is rap music, what these niggas be saying these lyrics, what you see another nigga do, you going the wrong motherfucking route. The way to do this shit is lace your ass up, pray, work, and rest, and everything will fall into place. Like I'm scratching the Miller channel out of Dallas, nigga. Dallas is real, my nigga. Shout out to everybody in Dallas, Oak Cliff. Rest in peace, Lil Loaded. We out, my little channel. Like I'm subscribed.